Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I'm dark mode again today. This is actually the original seal of RHINO. And if you guys remember when Abigail was with us, she had designed it. And it's still the seal we use for all the YouTube videos. And yeah, super cool. I was feeling nostalgic today, I guess. But yeah, like I said, so obviously in our house, like everyone else's, good morning, Ian, when you do the laundry, you do the whites and colors at different times. And the whites are always done in our house. But I think I ran through all of them. So in the order of shirts, you have the black ones on top. And why not, right? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, what can we get into today, right? So the funnel system is completely done, which thank God, right? We've been talking about it forever. We sent out an affiliate email yesterday to all of the affiliates. In fact, no, Frida, you know what, Frida, you missed the shirt conversation. I remember someone once told me, Ant, like when people get on, if someone's late, don't wait a minute or two for them, because what about the people that got on first? And I agreed with that. Like, we do the replays, but my compromise is I might tell a little silly story in the beginning. So you didn't miss much. What do I want to do? Let me find the link real quick, and oh, it's back here. Hold on. So bear with me real quick. If I was going to products and I was going to affiliate, hold on. So where am I? Okay. I know you could see me and I can't see you. We play this game all the time. I really miss having all of my screens. You would think one day I might be back in my office, like my office. All right, so I'm giving you the link. So this is to become affiliate. Hey, Deb, affiliate of RHINO. So everyone has the opportunity to, but if you hadn't yet, certainly go ahead and do so. In which case, once you do, you're enrolled and you have access to the RHINO links. Now, when you have access to the RHINO links, I think there's really only one that we offer because we built out the funnel and it brings you right to the RHINO Street lander. In which case, it's a free opt-in for anyone to go ahead and list their business. Upon doing so, it then offers them to roll into the next page, which is RHINO Wealth, which we reopened and we finished the lander yesterday. In which case, if the individual would like to participate, great. If not, no harm. And upon participating, they then are rolled into another page that says, hey, listen, if you're into the financial stuff, would you like to learn a little bit about RHINO Bucks? And we put RHINO Bucks at the end. I'm already affiliated. I do need to, okay, yeah. So they, if you're interested in the financial stuff, why don't you check out RHINO Bucks? And we purposely leave it at the back because there's a certain person that says, hey, listen, search engine, I understand local business, I want to participate, let me get involved. And that person would be rubbed the wrong way to see the next page like, oh, hey, and here's like a crypto. And of course, I'm being facetious when I say it like that. But they would say, okay, maybe let me pause a little bit. So the bridge being, hey, well, we do offer a retirement program where we go ahead and offer, stock advice and trading options and stuff. So naturally, if you're interested in that, then you would be interested in the next thing. I see a choice of RHINO or RHINO Bucks. Does it matter which? Go RHINO. I'm actually going to take down the RHINO Bucks one because we did have RHINO Bucks as an affiliate thing early on, but then we decided I really don't want to reward for getting people into anything investment related. Because again, I believe that we're all noble souls, right? But those that are less noble would go ahead and push someone into something that they might not be suitable for just to make a commission. And I don't think any of us are that, but I am cognizant that those people exist. And I don't ever want to put anyone in a position where they don't know what they're getting into. So I will fix that. It should be just the RHINO one. But with that being said, actually, I think I need to kind of just send out an email reintroducing the affiliate program so everyone really knows what it is, because it's actually quite lucrative. When you go ahead and participate in the affiliate program, you have your affiliate link, and we actually go ahead and send you copy, like email copy, Facebook copy, all this really cool stuff that allows from your perspective, just kind of like a turnkey operation. Now, of course, you need to have the traffic, right? Like whether you send out emails or whether you post your link on Facebook or whether you post it in groups or whatever the case may be. But beyond where you go ahead and perform that labor, right? Like beyond where you go ahead and put that link, we go ahead and write all the copy for you. We make the landers and all the rest. Now the deal is, if you go ahead and get 100 visitors to your link, which means just 100 people click it, that's deemed a visitor, we go ahead and compensate you 25 RHINO every single week. In fact, Ian is so outperforming everyone, and everyone's doing well, but Ian's just like in a league of his own, that we made an Ian rule. If you, oh, well, before I get to that. So then 100 visitors equals 25 RHINO. And of those visitors, if anyone decides to opt into participating with RHINO, now again, RHINO Street's just a free, list your business. If someone decides, oh, you know what, I'll do that, and they opt in by offering their contact details, well, that's called an opt-in, in which case you are bonused 1 RHINO per opt-in. Now, where the Ian rule comes in is that if you get more than 10 opt-ins in a week, we're going to double the 25 RHINO to 50 RHINO, which when RHINO's $2.40 right now, that comes out to, close to what, like $130 in a week, plus those opt-ins. So, you have 10 opt-ins, so that's another 10 RHINO, which is another $24. So you're at like $160 for doing what, really? And that's not to say that there's no work, right? Like you need to do stuff. But I think all of us are in this internet marketing thing, and we've all learned a little bit along the way. Oh, if I go post in this group, or I know what Twitter is, or stuff like that. And maybe some of us have lists, or maybe some of us, have friends like, hey, it's a free search engine. Why don't you go ahead and opt in? RHINO's really great. Blah blah blah. So I do think we should do more of that, offer a little bit more education that actually exists. And I think I'll do that maybe I'll do it in the, I don't know, but we will do it. And everyone that opts in as an affiliate, you are tagged an affiliate, in which case, whenever I send out emails to the affiliates, hey, these are some really great assets that we just did some fresh copy on, you receive them as well. And everyone would have received that. I believe it was yesterday that I sent it out. And what's cool about the copy as of yesterday was I've been really playing with our AI and coding it and training it. And I got it to the point now where I can tell it, I could upload, like the movie The Matrix, I can upload like a research report or something into it and then tell it that I want your response in the style of what I just uploaded. And what I mean by that is yesterday I went to Harvard Business Review, and they had this Harvard quality, the top 5 rules and ways to cold email. And they really broke down each component of it. Now it's Harvard, right? It's not like marketingbiz.com. So what I was able to do was I took that and I uploaded into the AI. And I said, write me a cold email in the style of, and I put the parameters. And then I described the product of RHINO Street, no ads, no marketing, no data tracking, just honest search, and just kind of like cool stuff. Pressed enter. And it came out with this wonderful, hi, so-and-so, pop, 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 and actually demonstrated and represented all of the rules that the Harvard Business Review represented. Actually, to that point, that's how I wrote the email this morning. Actually, perfect example. So if you thought the email this morning was friendly to someone that may have never known of RHINO, which there was 3,000 cold emails this morning that were sent out with all the emails that we do send, because we're building towards the webinar event next week. If you are someone that never heard of RHINO and you received today's email, what would you have thought? Maybe you would say, well, I don't really know who you guys are, but I'm not offended by this email. See you later. Or you have said, all right, you know what, let me check it out. Why not? Whatever the answer may have been, that's what we were going for. What we didn't want is to send out an email that someone's like, oh, this is, CRAP, total spam. I don't want any part of this, spam, abusive email, blah, 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 because then we get shut down. And as you know, we own our own server, so we wouldn't get shut down for long, but it wouldn't be fun. So that is that. RHINO, new all-time high today. I think it's 240 and change, which is really good. Tomorrow is our 3-month anniversary, 3 months since going public. And only 3 days have we ever been down. And those 3 days were me on camera saying, hey, we're down because I'm waiting for the funds to clear Coinbase. So just letting you know, we're gonna buy a whole bunch. So if you want an opportunity, I'm telling you it's going to go up, which is always really cool. Do we get our link to invite people to the webinar? Oh yeah, I remember you asking me that yesterday. I need to do that. Yeah. So what can I do? Oh, okay. So I could create the affiliate link and have the lander to the webinar page. I'd have to create a new lander for it. Okay, let me get working on that today. I do have a busy day. Like what's new, right? But that's a really good idea. I would like to get that done. So Frida, I will have that done by the end of the day. So if you're okay with expecting that for tomorrow morning, I might be able to impress you and get it a little sooner, but likely tomorrow morning would be a good expectation. Also, RHINO numbers, I think we're at like 348. We topped at 357 in terms of plan holders. Got as low as I think like 345. So we're in that range. We're up one from yesterday. And again, to that perspective, or to that point, or at least commentary towards that, as you've seen, our marketing efforts, or at least our reach, is our emails. We don't do Facebook ads and we don't do all the rest, and we're thinking of doing so, but money is money, right? Like it's not abundant at the moment. As you could see, the average plan number came down, which isn't the end of the world, but we don't have like money just falling from the sky right now. That being said, when we go ahead and send out the emails, they are really, really well thought. What is it that we're trying to get across? That's the most important point at the moment. So when we're super focused on RHINO plan numbers and we send out emails for, hey, if you're not in RHINO, this is why you should get in, and really kind of draw some attention there, that's good. But we believe that we've plateaued a little bit in terms of what our reach is for the participants in our email. So what we decided to do is let's go ahead and open it up to a broad topic like retirement that we can speak a little bit on and invite everyone to a really well-rehearsed, not rehearsed, but like a structured webinar. It's not going to be like me like this, like I'm going to have, slides and really, he put time into a type of webinar. In which case, we already have, I think, like 80 registrations for that. We would like to get 500-600. God knows, maybe we get 1,000, right? Like we would really like to get a high number. And of those, if someone's on the webinar listening to what we're talking about and we're offering something for free that makes sense, or kind of like a dip your toe in RHINO bucks, whatever, we believe that's the event that you can go ahead and add 50, 100, 150 new members. So the calculation then becomes what makes more sense, adding 1 or 2 per day and kind of really stretching what you can do with the people that are part of your platform, or take a step back, reinvest in building your audience and calculate a higher one-time number. So if we could do 100 in one day, that's certainly more than 1 per day for 2 weeks, and the new audience offers new opportunity. So that is the calculus right now. So you will not see that number spike higher for any reason. And maybe you will, like maybe I'll go through those that had a plan and canceled or whatnot and just reinvite them. So that'd be the only spike, but we're hoping for January 25th to be that spike. So that speaks to the numbers, new businesses signing up all the time, because again, the email's residual. So the emails that we sent out last week are still being opened little by little. And maybe tomorrow's email, I'll open it up to like, hey, if you want a taste of RHINO, like, why don't you list your business here? That'd be kind of cool. So I think that's it, right? So let me get to work. Absolutely love everyone. And last funny point. So I didn't know on Facebook, if you are the owner of a group, right? So we have a couple of groups, Hipsuasion, RHINO Digital, RHINO Wealth, that you could actually write a post to everyone. And I found that out because I'm part of 1 or 2 groups where someone like that I've never met messages me, but I guess I'm part of the group. So it says they'll post and they put at everyone, and you could do it 1 time a day. And every single person in the group gets a notification from that post, which I never knew. That's like, oh my God, right? Like if I knew that however long ago, I would have done it many more times. So anyway, so in Hipsuasion, which is our first group, and we have like 7,000 people in it, and I try to post here and there, but Hipsuasion was our first thing, and it led to the lead, and then led to the lead, and it led to the next thing. And I'm only one person, so I physically can't do everything at once, but I really like that group is near and dear to my heart because that's where we started. So anyway, so I posted in it yesterday, and I did at everyone. And the first person responded, "I'm reporting you for spam." And I just laughed. I was like, this is my group. Like you voluntarily opted in to being a part of my group, and you're going to report me for spam for creating awareness to all the opt-ins in my group. And then the next person wrote, and it's so funny how people are today. They they look to be nasty. So again, in the context of our group, like my group, people that opted into being a part of my group, so you would think like I might have a little bit of authority, like, oh, that's Anthony, like I'm opted into his group. He's not like blowing smoke up my butt. So the next person goes, oh yeah, yeah, no. He goes, oh yeah, well, how can you offer free traffic and free sales and direct traffic if you're not collecting user data? What a lie, something like that. And I wrote back, I was like, did you just make up a comment based on words that you believe you just read? I didn't say that anywhere. Like, can you show me where I said that? And he goes, your ad, which first of all, it's not an ad, it's a post, it's my group, says that you're offering free traffic and free sales. And at first I wanted to write like, do you know what a search engine is? And I didn't, because Anthony, like, you know, don't stoop low, right? I go, well, it's a localized search engine that people opt into participating in. And if a community gains awareness and realizes that this local search engine is good for them, then they'll go search on it. Meaning the search results they get are those that opted into it, which equals traffic, right? Like that's free traffic. You did not pay me for that opportunity. And if someone looks at you by being a traffic to your website and they like what you're selling, maybe they would buy something, which equals free sales, right? You did not pay me for this. So after that, the person didn't respond back, but I was just like, it's not even like I'm talking in a public forum. Like I walked into Twitter somewhere and I was like, hey guys, I think bananas are better than oranges. And people argued with me. I literally walked into my own house. It was like I had children that were yelling at me. Yeah, so it's more just like a commentary on like the day-to-day life, and it's amusing, right? Like I at no point in my day am I like, oh, you know, I don't want anyone to surprise me in a silly manner. Yeah, I just wanted to share it with you. So anyways, let me run. I absolutely love all of you, and I think that's it. I will get to Frida's point some more affiliate stuff out. And please sign up to that link. Yeah. Oh, actually, we should do I can't wait for the webinar links. Oh, yeah, all right. So then we are really excited about that. So I'll do it. Well, I was going to do it anyway, but I'm getting the link for the CoinGecko. So again, if we all could. So I'm going to lead. So I'm sharing my screen. And then here is the chart for the day. Let me refresh it. Come on, computer, can we refresh a little quicker? I'm like the person that just keeps pressing the refresh button without realizing, or at least pretending that what a beautiful chart, by the way. Like, look how far back this goes. Ooh, that looks ugly. But for those that are new, I mean, we have to keep scaling it just to like, look at that. Tomorrow's 3 months. That's really cool. Anyway, so when you're on the page, scroll down and you'll see, how do you feel about RHINO Tech? Do you see there's someone already not feeling good about it? Like, who is that person? So I'm gonna say looking good. I already voted. Oh, I don't know if maybe that means like whatever time we voted yesterday, so it might be that we voted 23 hours and 55 minutes ago. So check back in on this, but yeah, if you can go ahead and do that, that'd be pretty cool. And I think that's all for today. Yeah, we're a bit early. Okay, well, there's the link. Go have fun. Let me get to work. Love everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.